Today's video is more about storytelling than learning. I felt like sharing my spiritual journey with you. And this doesn't mean I am some sage or monk or a spiritual guru or something, and I have reached the epitome of enlightenment. However, there is nowhere to reach, rather to realize. Anyway, so this just doesn't mean anything like that. It just means that I have learned a lot of things during this journey, and I want to share my journey with you so that you don't make similar mistakes in your own spiritual journey. And I also felt like sharing how my life has led me to this understanding and all the misconceptions I had, which led me to where I am today. So, without further delay, let's begin. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Eternal Freedom. I am Manjari Sengupta. I am a non dual manifestation coach, and I teach manifestation through the beautiful Vedantic approach of non duality. It is indeed the easiest, quickest, and the most effortless way to manifest your desire. And today's topic is my spiritual journey. My journey started back in 2018 when I started preparing for the Judicial Service examination. Since childhood, I have been conditioned to prioritize my career, and I used to think that career should be my top priority, and how much I succeed in my career defines me. So I always used to feel that I have to prioritize my study and do something extraordinary, preferably some extraordinary job with my learnings and in the field of my studying. Everything else in my life had their own places. It's not like that I ignored everything else. I had my family, my relationship, my friends, but career had always been my topmost priority. I always thought that I have to build a very strong career based on my field of studying in order to be successful, in order to prove my worth, prove my value to others as well as myself. I wanted to prove my worth to everybody, to the society, to people, and especially to my parents. I was really desperate, so I decided to achieve something big like becoming a judge. But I could feel that I used to feel very guilty for being demotivated, guilty for procrastinating, guilty for not feeling like studying. Uh, I used to feel jealous seeing people, seeing motivated people, dedicated people who are very determined in their field of work or especially in preparing for their examinations. By nature, I have always been a very dedicated person, but preparing for this examination have been really difficult and tough for me. Back then, I did not realize that whatever I wanted to achieve or try to do was led by fear and not by love. And it was led by a very core and strong belief in separation. I used to think and feel myself to be an unsafe, unworthy, limited, separate self who has to prove its worth in order to live happily. I used to feel that I am a separate self, separate from the universe, separate from everyone else, everyone and everything, and I need to do something remarkable in order to establish myself or to prove myself and to finally be happy forever. I wanted to do everything I could in order to achieve that success. I used to search in YouTube how to increase focus and concentration, and I used to do meditation, even though at that time meditation was very different from the meditation I do today. But yeah, I used to do meditation in order to increase focus and concentration. I used to practice affirmations and visualizations and exercising so that I can be a little bit more focused and more dedicated in my studying. And I remember that I used to lock myself in a room and study for hours. I used to make routines for myself from which I I deviated from time to time, and I used to feel guilty for procrastinating and not being able to follow my routine. I separated myself from everything else, and I did not spend enough time with family or in any fun activity or anything. I was like, once I achieve that success, then I will be allowed to make fun or enjoy life. And I thought that cracking that examination will finally give me the happiness that I'm seeking, finally make me worthy of living, worthy of myself. During this phase, I learned about the power of our brain because I was so determined to crack that examination. I used to search in YouTube that how to increase focus, how to increase concentration power, how to uh, stay more dedicated and not procrastinate. So I used to search on YouTube, and I found some videos where a very intelligent man was talking about brain power. And back in those days, I learned how we can make things happen through visualization or affirmations. And during this tough time with this surface level understanding and surface level knowledge, my spiritual journey started. Cut to 2021 when the result of that examination came out and I could not crack it. And I was left behind a few ranks from the cutoff, and I could not crack that examination and I was devastated. I was already very exhausted living through that fear, that constant push, that fear driven life has made my life so exhausting and tiring with so much sacrifices. And I thought if I crack that examination, I will finally find the happiness that I'm seeking. But when I did not get that job, I was ruined. By the way, today I thank God for not getting that job, because if I would have got that job, I might have been satisfied with the temporary happiness it would have given me, and I would not look for my inner happiness, inner fulfillment, and I would not have lived a life that I'm living today. And I would have lived a very compromised life, looking for happiness, fulfillment, success from the external world, from people, from achievements, from materialistic things. So I'm glad that I failed. And with that failure, I was really depressed. I came across a life coaching program. It also happened very magically or out of the blue. I came across that program through Facebook ads. Thus, my active spiritual journey started, and as well as manifestation journey started. Within a few months into that program, I realized that I don't want to be a judge anymore, because that was a very much fear based decision. I also realized that I would love to be a coach myself, but I was clueless at that time how to be a coach and how can I be able to guide people through this journey. And I also explored my creative side, and I realized that how I adore emotions, how I love giving expressions, and I found my knack for acting or voice acting. But at that time, I didn't know how to manifest these desires. And today, I am a non dual manifestation coach, helping people live a life of full potential, live a life of ease, peace, and effortlessness, and turned it into a business and earning money through that. And today, I have become an actor and also started working in the Bengali film industry and worked as a voice actor in several projects and audio stories. But that's not the most important thing. The most exciting thing is that I am living from my truth. staying connected to my true nature, living a life of inner fulfillment and peace. And if you want to know how I did that, how I manifested my desires, what are my learnings, what mistakes I made previously, and you want to make sure that you are not making those mistakes, manifest your desires effortlessly, then stay tuned because in the next video, I'm sharing all my mistakes and all my learnings, the key takeaways from this journey with you. So, subscribe to my channel for the next video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you like today's video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Comment below your thoughts and also I would love to hear your spiritual story. How did you came into this spiritual experience or manifestation journey? How did you came across my video and what has been your most triggering part? Is it your family or your career or maybe your relationship? What led you to spirituality or interest in the manifestation journey? Do share your own stories with me as well. If you find today's video helpful, don't forget to share it with your friends who are also interested in these topics. You can connect with me through Facebook or Instagram. The links are in the description below. And if you're planning to join in a one-on-one free discovery call with me, or maybe you are looking for one-on-one coaching options, DM me or comment below and I will get back to you. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you all so much. Bye bye.